Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of Roll With It. Glad you're here. We'll go ahead and hop into this week's recap after one little brief announcement since we were going back through video logs last time. And apparently, we've been doing this for about 2 years now. So go us. Um, our 2-year anniversary for streaming doesn't come until next month, though, I believe. But the campaign has crested its 2-year mark back on the 29th of January. So, and we got to level 7. Good job, guys.
Go us.
We're slow movers.
It's a slow burn, but don't worry, we'll get there. So, as I was saying, last time, 2 weeks ago, whenever, uh, the group managed to make their way out of the Shadowfell and back towards Arabelle, deciding to split up and take care of a few tasks simultaneously, where Kelnorn and Kovac both went to check on Connor to see about getting paid for the job and to drop off the flower and the plant itself, only to find the abode or the tower was strangely vacant, showing signs that there really had not been an inhabitant in quite a while. Upon investigation, they did find that there appeared to have been fresh bloodshed there, and there was a note also left for Kovac, which upon reading shed some light on what may have happened to Connor and potential future visitors, a guest from his past, so to speak. So, rest of the group went about taking care of a few pieces of business and doing a little bit of shopping, getting ready for the Bospir trip, and following Kovac's return after journeying into the Shadowfell real quick, group sat down and talked about recent events, disappearance of Connor, lack of pay for the current job, and a little bit of information about the letter that Kovac had received. So at this point, we're sitting mid to late afternoon, and you guys are back at the Outlanders Inn. So, what would you like to do for the? Are you guys getting ready to head out today, or are you going to wait until the following day?
That was going to be my question to the group.
Go ahead. Start off.
So, should we leave? Like, go ahead and start today, or leave out in the morning?
Not leaving today was planned,
I mean, I'm down for it.
but sell flour now on way out.
If you do need to sell it, might as well go ahead. Maybe use the money for some healing potions or something. So, I mean, we got a bunch of healing potions already, but
Yeah, Rith just got like 50 of them. That might be a little bit of an exaggeration.
I'm ready whenever.
That's helpful.
It's not helpful. Sorry.
Okay, how about we leave tonight and get as far as we can?
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are going to pack the horses back up and head out?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you guys pack up, get ready to head out, and are you going through town to find a place to sell
Sell the flower, yes.
the flowers? Okay. All right. Where would you like to go for that?
Out of my area. I have no idea. So
Yeah, me too.
I spoke to a chemist, I think, or something. An alchemist, whenever I was trying to learn about the flower.
You go there. Did they know? Did they know anything about it?
Nope.
Oh. Well, they may not be a good one to go to.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how do you learn about things? You experiment, right?
You know what? We could run to El Hazir first and see what he says.
He gone for a few days.
Ah,
But assistant there.
I mean, we could stop by. It's on the way to everywhere from here. Kind of.
Well,
Uh,
technically, it's in town, and the route we need to go is through those woods behind us.
Yeah, everywhere except where we need to go.
Yeah.
For the mission.
How long flower last?
mm.
So best sell if we want to get something from it.
Well, if El Zero is only going to be on a couple days, that should be fine. Why don't you just leave it with his assistant, and he can decide whether or not he wants it, or if he knows of anybody who would want it.
I'm down for whatever. Now I'm not helpful.
Flower. Best will hand out his hand.
Oh boy.
I have a quick question about something that happened last time.
Okay.
So I bought like food and stuff.
Yeah.
How much did I get so I can know how much to hand out to people?
Well, you said you got some stuff for cooking purposes, right?
Yeah.
And you were getting stuff for the trip.
Yeah.
So, I mean, were you actually getting rations, or were you getting, because you were getting a collection of stuff, right? You were looking for stuff that you could cook.
Yeah.
And then potentially like rations for people, right?
Yeah.
All right. Guess it would depend. I mean, you guys know that it's about a day's journey there, a day's journey back, roughly. Maybe might end up being about 3 days journey in total. I'd say that you have enough. You have at least 2 days worth of rations that you got for people, and probably 2 days worth of fresh food that you can cook.
Okay. So everyone can put in rations because I will hand them out. And then
2 rations, and then give food to Kerr, or are you gonna?
yeah,
Kelnoran?
probably hand it over to Kerr.
Okay, so Kelnoran, you have basically 2 days worth of food that you can cook.
Okay.
Salted meats, vegetables, root vegetables mostly, carrots, potatoes, maybe a few onions.
Yeah, because I remember saying like things that wouldn't go bad right away, so that would be kind of your
Some
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like salted pork, maybe some lamb. So.
Yeah, I made sure they gave us meat.
Yep. There will be some. I mean, probably some like bacon and stuff in there too that would just keep, but mostly salted meats and whatnot. So.
Okay, I'm done with
Your
my random question from last time now. I just needed to basically know how much like each person could add to their inventory.
Yep. Basically two rations, and then Kelnorn has food.
Flower.
So I think Kelnorn has the flour, right? Or did?
I took samples from it, but I don't I gave it to Lilith last.
Lilith, are you giving him the flower?
Yes.
Okay.
I take it. I walk out the door.
Okay.
Me.
I want my
Goody.
book back.
A book?
The flower stored inside a book. I gave the whole
Oh,
book and everything
yeah.
to Kilnorn. So
That's true.
unless you're just gonna wave a little flower around, you probably are gonna want to keep it in that book until we get there to sell it.
Well, if he handed me the book with the flower in it, I'll keep the book in the book.
Yeah.
I just head
There
to
you go.
Telling you he wants
Alhazir's.
the flower back when you get done.
Good idea.
All right. So Rith, you head out, going to El Hazir's, I assume. Then.
Yep, I'm
All right.
gonna start there.
Okay. All right. So quick enough trek. Walk in. Same individuals behind the counter. She greets you. Oh, welcome back.
Greetings.
How can I help you?
Have flour to sell.
Well, what kind of flower is it?
I'll open it up. From Fey Realm.
See,
Did anybody go with him?
no, that's let's see here. Oh, well, botany is not my strong point. Interesting. I've never seen a flower supposedly from the Fae that had gray colorations to it like that. They're normally more vibrant, from my understanding, but I'm not sure what the value of this might be. Or I mean, El Hazir will be back in a couple days. He might be interested in it, but I'm not sure if what he would be willing to pay for it.
Hold till he come back?
You want me just to store it here until he comes back?
Yes.
Okay. I can stick it back in. We can store it here and keep it from and preserve it as best as possible. What's she pulls out a ledger real quick, makes a note, says, and what was your name again?
Rith.
Rith. Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and notate in here. Does he know who you are?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will have him take a look at it, and if he's interested in it, he'll contact you to make an offer.
Good doing business.
Thank you.
Supposed to get book back.
Oh, of course. Yes. And she will remove the flowers and the leaves that are kind of tucked in there and set them to the side gently and close the book up and hand you the book back. Well, have a good day.
He nods and turns around and walks away.
All right.
He walks double pace back.
Okay.
He's ready to go.
All right. So, Rith goes charging into town, charging back out of town. And you're back to the Outlanders Inn in about 5 minutes. So, not too long.
I walk back in. Ready to go.
Okay.
And the book to book back.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. Do you want to take the road or do you want to do the straight shot? It's southish of us either way.
Can the horses traverse the straight shot?
Well, normally I would say no, but my people are adept at mounted travel through the woods, so I'll make
I'll
it
take
easy
that
on
route
us.
then. Great.
Alright. Okay. I will
Follow Kelnor.
actually guide my Clydesdale.
What?
All right.
First time for everything.
We'll go with it. All right, so you guys are kind of taking a more southeasterly approach. So east, kind of southeast a little bit to start with. So, but all right. So, guess set out. How long do you wish to travel for the day? Are you going to go until normal breaking time that you would have for most travel days?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you'll get probably hour and a half in or so of travel. It's the first part of this journey is not too bad. The area around Arabelle is largely plains to start with. In the distance, you can kind of see some hilly areas as the sun's setting behind you, but you assume you can judge they're probably 2 to 4 hours off, more than likely, from where you end. But you're able to make decent time. Get about an hour and a half before you stop to set up camp for the night. So, anything anybody wishes to do during the evening?
I'm just gonna practice some of my common.
Okay.
Do we want to do cooked meal or rations?
Do a cooked meal since we have the fresh food.
Maybe save rations for. I mean, we
When you
don't know
don't
how.
have food.
Well, I was thinking like when we go towards finding these people and whatnot.
Right. Okay. I will break out the cookbook, randomly pick a recipe, and go at it.
Okay. Just find one that has the ingredients that you have.
Sure.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll your check with your cook utensils then. Oh my god.
Well,
It's a feast.
Yes.
Riff,
Good.
this meat smells so good as it's cooking. Like you can
I
barely
am
wait.
mouth watering. Oh,
Like you've been traveling for like over a month, eating just rations on the road all the time, and now you've got fresh food being cooked out here. This smells
man, we need to
amazing.
get somebody in our into our hut to cook. Good
guys
job.
know that when you follow the recipe like with actual ingredients, it's good.
Yes.
What do you know?
Because I've just been picking at random so far and been okay, but this is awesome.
It is really good.
Yeah, go with it.
Yeah.
You've come a long way.
In like the 2 weeks I've been doing it.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I got those cooking utensils for you.
Yeah.
I mean, found them.
Awesome.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah, so you guys have a expertly prepared meal. So
Enjoy it a lot.
all right. Anything anybody else wants to do during the evening here?
I don't think so.
No?
Just my usual.
Okay. All right, so you guys go ahead and eat dinner. Most of you going about your general business, reading books, collecting materials, doing whatever you're doing for the evening to get ready for the next day. Just for posterity's sake, I mean, unless anybody has anybody that they're doing during the evening or during their watches, you guys will have a fairly uneventful night. I mean, it's clear evening out for the most part. Watches go by. Get to the next day, and you guys are ready to set out.
Cool,
Mm.
cool, cool.
Let's
Onward.
All right, so break camp, get everything all packed up. Everybody eats breakfast or prepares their own breakfast, whatever you guys do, and set off into the wooded areas that come up. Kelnorn, if you want to go ahead and just do a survival check, I know you kind of check the map, but I know you're kind of going into a general area where you're not 100% sure of, right? Or does your Outlander feat allow you to?
I can remember the map exactly, and when we're in the woods, simply because of my ranger, I'm even better.
Okay.
Like I know whatever's going on there.
Okay. All right. So you have a pretty good idea of the direction you need to go based on the map.
Okay.
So
I shall roll survival.
okay.
Nope, we're not doing good. 10.
I mean, a 10's fairly average check. So, I mean, you're not. I would say because of your Outlander ability and your Ranger abilities, it's good enough to keep you on track. Maybe not necessarily finding any kind of shortcuts or quickest ways through, but on pace, we'll say.
Okay.
So, definitely didn't do below average, so that's good. So, you guys make decent time. Around lunchtime, or shortly before lunchtime, I'll say, the terrain becomes a little bit rougher as you're getting into some more hilly, craggy type areas. Some of the ground here is a little bit more rocky at points, but with Kelnoran leading the way, you do pretty well as you're traversing through. Slows down for just a little bit and then resumes normal pace, but a lot of kind of ups and downs through this area. So, but you guys break for lunch and then continue your trek, and late afternoon or so, probably about an hour before you would normally begin to think about making camp for the day, you crest one of the hills, and in the distance you can start to see this small valley area, and a little bit off to your right and to the south you can see a very large body of water, but almost straight ahead of you, you can see in this little valley a collection of farm and pasture land, and probably 6-7 miles away, you can see a collection of small buildings that are off in the distance there. Maybe half a dozen to 10.
While we're riding through here, I'm going to slow down and go to the back because that's usually where Kovac is at. And I'm just gonna like pull up beside him and just be like, should I be worried about this guy that wants to talk to us?
Oh.
I mean, if he wanted us dead, we'd be dead. Or he would have made a move, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. He says he has information for us, and
Okay.
I wouldn't be too worried about it.
All right. Then I'll just ride back up ahead a little.
All right. So you see a collection of buildings that are semi-close together. Looks like if as you've traveled through small villages before, which would probably be about the center point of a small village, and then all of this pasture and farmland that mostly encircles it to the west, south, and east of that area. And in the distance, you could see small figures in the pasture fields. You assume some sort of livestock, but a little bit far away to make out any clear details at this point. But
Does it look like we could potentially make it there before it's dark?
yeah, you're probably talking about maybe a half hour to 45 minutes of riding at most.
Oh.
So it would probably be about a little bit before the time you normally stop.
I don't know where we're going once we're in town, but I think that's our destination.
Let's make it.
Okay. I will
All right.
lead the way.
All right. So you guys continue down the hill. You kind of have to maneuver around a little bit because you start to run into like these wooden fences that surround pasture land. So you're having to kind of weave and go in between the property lines, basically. But get a couple of looks from people as you're getting close. But eventually, you make your way into town.
I'll do like the queen wave
Okay. So
when they look.
it's not a very here, I'll just go ahead and so as you come into town, this is about what you see.
Ark.
So it's a collection of buildings that are
I see
I
darkness.
see nothing.
black.
it's
Yeah,
not,
I don't own a. It said I didn't
it's
own a
not have
token.
tokens. That's right. Hang on. I forgot for the
That was my joke about it being dark, but
yes.
it wasn't a very good one.
Okay. I'm hoping that does it for everybody. Hang on. Let me
There it is.
Hey.
Okay, cool. All right, so yes, you right into Bospir, mostly coming from probably more of the southwest opening there. It's a very small village center for the most part. Small collection of buildings. Most of them look fairly dirty, but well enough kept. And it doesn't look like anything is necessarily in a state of disrepair. There are 3 wells that kind of congregate near the center of town, as well as a few tents that probably serve as some sort of local market area. And then the buildings that kind of fan around the west, south, and east side. None of them really have any signs necessarily there, but there do appear to be some people working out and around, and the ones closer towards the north end of the town, you do see that there appears to be a sign that's hanging over the northern central building, like right here. And then also looks like there's a sign on a post in front of this one over here. But those are the only ones that seem to have any kind of identifying markers on them. But as you're looking around, there's only a few people that are out and about at this point. And Rith, if I can get a wisdom save from you, please.
Dead.
Oh no.
All right, thank you. But all right, so you guys roll into town. So it doesn't really appear to be too much going on at this point.
Well, we're here now. I have no idea where we're supposed to be going.
Well, we need to go see the mayor.
Yeah. Mayor Gold White or something like that. Gold.
Shield White.
Shield White. My bad.
Rathmore Shield White.
Yeah, sure. That's his name.
We could see if one of these buildings on the north end of town here is an inn, so we could maybe put the horses up. This place doesn't look that big.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if we're gonna need rooms or where we're gonna be, but
I doubt we'll be staying the night.
they could at least maybe feed and water the horses if we pay them a little bit, maybe while we're talking.
You seem to have a good idea what to do. After you.
Well, you're
Isn't
leading the
she-
whole time on.
Yeah, isn't she on your horse?
Yeah.
Wasn't established for this ride. So, you know.
That's just
Let's go
mostly
to
because
the-
you're the only one willing to ride with her.
Let's go to the building to the north, the very north center, and see what the sign says.
The big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It's saying my game is paused, so it won't let me move.
Oh. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, let's go to this one.
All right, so you make your way towards the northern building in the center there, and as you approach, you do see what looks to be a somewhat faded sign, but it says Drover's Inn.
What luck, companions?
I think she's brainwashed again. Yeah.
Well,
Okay, I'll hop off the horse.
All right. there do appear to be some hitching posts at the front there. So if you wish to secure your horses before you go in, you may. But unless everybody isn't going in, who is going
Let's-
inside the inn? No Kovac. Okay.
I'll
Staying
stay
put?
out.
We're staying out. Kelnorin.
I'll stay out as
Okay,
well.
Kelnorin staying out. All right. Rowan.
Sure, I'll go in too.
Okay. So Lilith, you
So,
dismount. Everybody else stays put. Except Rowan.
does somebody, since we're going in, does somebody want to go look for the mayor while we take care of this?
Well, I would just ask them where to find the mayor while you're in there.
You do that too. Okay, I'm going in.
All right.
I just turn around and go in.
All right. You follow Rowan.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head in. It is the decor in here is nothing to write home about. It is a very modest inn, if you want to call it that. It just opens up into a open plain room in the front here. You can see a couple of doors on the side behind on the sides that lead further back in. There's a stairway that goes up to some other doors up there, and this guy up in the counter looks up. Hello. Can I do for you?
Hello, good sir. We were inquiring about to see if someone was available to possibly uh, feed and water our horses. We're looking for Mayor Shieldwhite.
Okay. Well, the mayor's home's on the east end of town.
The actual east?
Is there? Are there? Yeah. I mean, as opposed to the non-east east side of town. Yeah. Yeah.
Well-
The east side of town.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Um, is there someone available for the horses? We just came from about a day and a half ride, so we're looking to
Are
at
you
least
looking
get them
to
fed and water.
Are you looking to stable them for the night, or are you just looking to get them fed for right now? I mean,
Just for right now at this point, we're not sure how it's going to go from here. We're here to look for the missing citizens from your town here.
oh, yeah, that bit of business. Yeah, I've got a stable hand out back that can take care of your horses. If you're just looking to get them fed and watered for right now, I mean, most of the time stabling services for a day are about 8 silver pieces. But if you're just looking for one meal, it'd be you just want it fed and watered, and that's it.
Yeah, just for now.
All right, how many horses you got? Just 2 of you?
There's four.
Okay. Well, normally it'd be 8 silver per day per horse, but if you're just looking for one meal, it'd be, I'd say 8 silver altogether. We'll take care of all of it for you.
Okay. I'll give him 8 silver.
Okay. So if you just want to take your horses out behind, there's some stables out there, and they'll take care of it for you.
All right. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Yeah. If you need them longer, just let me know, and we'll can settle up then.
We sure will.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you. I'll head out and let everybody else know.
Okay.
I'll lead my horse to the stable person.
I just let the Clydesdale follow. I'll be like, follow them. I'm gonna wait here.
I'll give him a glance.
I mean, I'm not really needed.
I'll wait with Kelnorn. Since that was my ride.
Okay. All right. So you lead them back, and there is a teenage boy back there that when you come back, let him know that you're stabling the horses or at least getting them fed, and he'll take them from you and get them into some individual stables and go about the start the process. So he'll say, when you're ready to come back, I'll be here.
Sounds good.
I leave the horse and walk back in front.
All right, guys. The mayor's house is to the actual east.
As opposed to what?
As opposed to the north.
Got it. So it's
Okay.
that one over there.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll head off, start walking.
Okay.
When we're going by, I'm gonna look at the sign on the other building there and see what it says.
Okay. It says the Night Bleat Tavern.
I'll pause like for a little bit right here and stare at it and then move on.
Okay. Oh, also, if any of you guys were still injured or so, since you did have a full night's rest, you get some natural healing back if you didn't use any hit dice or anything like that. I don't remember how many people were still down. Looked like Kovac was a little bit. So, level plus con if you want to just use that for right now, but so. All right, so everybody heading towards the mayor's house.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, come up to it. There's a door that's west facing.
I
I'll go
knock.
up and knock.
I beat
All
you to it.
You have longer legs.
So at first there's a knocking that's up high, and then a knocking that's lower.
And then I'll back up.
Yeah.
So they don't see that it was me knocking.
All right. So wait for a few moments. About a minute or so passes, and then the door starts to swing open, and you see a probably early to mid 30s gentleman just standing there, looks up, kind of drying his hands between like a cloth or something. Hello. How can I help you?
Are you Mayor Shieldwhite?
Yes. Yeah, I'm Mayor Shieldwhite.
And I say it like that, like I'm reading it off of a paper.
Yes, I'm the mayor of this town.
We've come from Arabelle, and we've heard of some people have gone missing.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you. Ah, fantastic. So you are the ones that accepted our job
Yeah.
offer. Great. That is good news in these dark times. Um, is this your whole troop here? Motioning to all 5 of you.
I look around just to make sure everyone's here. Yeah, this is us. This is us.
Excellent. Please come in. Come in. And he will stand back and just kind of open the door and motion for you to come in.
I go in.
All right. So he welcomes you in. It is a modest home compared to some other officials that you've seen of towns and whatnot. Looks like has just a run of the mill standard home. Doesn't look any different or any better than any of the ones that are around here. He's like, you can sit around the table here while we talk. Apologize, that's the most seating I have here, but
I just stand.
Thing.
okay. All right. So, is there anything I can get? Anything to drink? A beverage of some sort?
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, I'm very satisfied and pleased to hear that someone took up our job offer. As you may have read on there, I know it's probably not the most appealing of offers that are on the board there in such a large city as Arabelle, but our need was dire, and I'm pleased to see that someone took up the job. Is there? Well, first off, what? I'm sorry. My apologies. I did not ask your names. May I ask who I'm speaking with?
I'm Baron.
Lovely to meet you.
Breath.
Pleasure.
Rowan.
Good.
Kovac.
And I am Lady Lilith.
Ah, good. It's wonderful to meet you all, and I know I tried to lay out as much as I could in our job offer there. We've had some disappearances and east of our village here on some of the homesteads out there. We had it investigated a little bit as I outlined, and unfortunately, it seems that some of the tunnels and some of the hills to the east here lead a little bit further down into some uncharted areas for us. We weren't really hadn't ventured towards, but um, since I've posted the job, we've had another 3 individuals go missing. One just one just yesterday, in fact.
Uh,
Do you have any
Sorry to hear that.
signs of what the problem is?
Well, first off, thank you for your condolences in that regards. As far as you said, as far as to what the problem is, or
Yeah,
what
why?
might be
What? Well, yeah, what's taking the people? That's my
no,
first question.
not nothing clear. There's been some tracks around the area, but unfortunately, the individual that we were able to hire to investigate or to do some moderate level of tracking around that area wasn't familiar with the tracks themselves. He thought maybe they might be some sort of maybe goblinoid type creature, or a kobold, maybe he said, I think was one of the names he used. But the footprints that were found there were not very large, not like a human-sized footprint necessarily. He'll look down at your feet. He's like, well, maybe similar to the size of your foot, Lady Lilith, only they weren't shod. They were just long, thin toes. But the last one that happened yesterday, there was a young man that saw it from a distance in the nighttime sky. He was only able to make out just general shapes, so he didn't really get a very clear look at what they were. But from what he saw, they were smaller figures. Maybe he thought in between like maybe 4 to 5 feet tall, and they had their arms, strangely enough, like up above them, bent in kind of weird ways, and they were leading someone in front of them. I can only assume it was our most recent townsfolk that went missing. He said he saw something that looked like it was either trailing behind them, kind of large and bulbous. That was, he said, a bobbing in a way, like it was almost like it was maybe being pulled, but it was bobbing up and down as it moved.
And all the disappearances, have they happened at night?
Well, that's when we've discovered them. The following, sometimes the following morning, sometimes a couple days later. It's a lot of the homesteads out there can be isolated. So I mean, people tend to come in. A lot of people will come into the market sometimes every day. Some of the homesteads will come in every 2, 3, 4 days, just depending on how often they need to either trade or buy supplies. So some of them we didn't notice for maybe 5 or 6 days after they were potentially gone. But the ones that we've noticed have seemingly happened either in the evening or at night, would be our best guess.
From the people that have gone missing, does it maybe seem like targeted in any way, or does it just kind of seem more like an attack of opportunity?
It's hard to say, since we haven't really been able to. No one's been able to spot anything in action aside from this last one that just happened. But if I had to wager anything on it, I would say it was more of an ambush, or as you would say, an attack of opportunity. So they haven't. The people that we've noticed that have gone missing, there hasn't been any notice of any kind of disturbances at the homesteads themselves. So the people that have gone missing have not been near anybody else. It seems mainly when they'll leave either to move the herd or to take care of their herds, to go check on something else, either harvest something, and then they just don't come back.
Okay.
So I'd be happy to take you. I mean, it's a bit late now. It's the cave system that they discovered is about 2 hours or so. A little bit, mostly east, but a little bit southeast of here. I can either lead you there tomorrow, or kind of give you a rough indication on some maps that I have.
The
Maps will suffice.
Okay. So give me a moment. I'll go grab that real quick for you. He just goes out of the room. You can hear him go down a hallway, open a door, and hear some papers rustling. He comes back out. He's like, holding a piece of parchment from him. He's like, well, here, he'll hold it out for someone to take.
I'll snag it.
Okay. He's like, I'll just go ahead and give that to you. I think it'll be a little bit easier, but he'll come over towards you and kind of like try to look up since you're holding it.
Hold it down.
Okay. He's like, so we're here. So if you travel about 2 hours or so, are you walking? Are you taking any kind of animals, or
Uh,
just making the journey on foot? I'd recommend foot. I don't know how well your animals will do in caves, but
probably
about
not well.
okay. Well, it's about a 2-hour walk or so, and he says you'll follow down here, and he kind of points out some landmarks that they have on the map. It's like in these hills down here, you'll find a cave entrance that appeared to have been recently opened. I believe for a long period of time it was caved in, but looks like it is more recently opened when these started happening. So, but so you'll find this farm here. He gives you some landmarks, and right about there is where you'll find it.
Okay. And the last person taken, where from on the map?
He'll point to a homestead that's kind of, it's closer towards the cave entrance that you would see than the town. Like it's a little bit southeast of here.
Okay.
A fellow by the name of Cedric.
Alone, or does he live alone, or is there others at the homestead?
He does have other family members there. Yes, I believe he was the younger brother of the man who runs the farm there. It was his younger brother.
Okay.
There was also mention of livestock having been taken.
Yes, yeah, there were some instances of some sheep being taken occasionally. Not really sure if it was. Again, I would assume that it was done as a necessity for food potentially, although it kind of paints a grisly outlook for some of our townsfolk if that's the reason that they were taken as well. But many of the things that lurk in the darkness down there, I from what I'm told, not a whole lot of hope is.
It could have been lonely farmers.
I mean, I would, if that was the case, I would be very, although slightly disturbed, less disturbed, if that was the case.
I'm almost more disturbed.
Any other information you think would be helpful?
Not that I can think of that I haven't already put in there. I wish I knew more about what was happening to my townsfolk. We're not a very big village here, so all of our people are a bit like family. But if necessary, I'm not sure how far down the tunnels go, and if you have torches, I'd probably take quite a few. But
Any non-mysterious dangers we need to look out for between here and there?
no, I mean we get some occasional wolves or maybe a bear that might come out of the woods every so often, but they tend to stay away for the most part.
Okay. Well, I can get us there.
Excellent. Well, if you need to take the map, feel free. I am.
Oh. No, I just needed to see it. I'll be good.
Are you certain?
Yep.
Okay. Well, sharper mind than mine. So he'll take the map and kind of roll it up again. Don't want to necessarily keep you any longer, and unless there's any other questions that you have for me. There are.
I don't believe so.
There are rooms at the inn. If you wish to stay there for the evening, please do so as a complimentary. As a complimentary stay on behalf of our town.
Much appreciated.
Of course. Probably the accommodations aren't necessarily probably what you're used to coming from Arabelle, but it's warm and dry.
That's all we can ask for.
That's better than most places we've been staying. It's been raining a lot.
It has been. The late season rains have luckily we got most of the harvest done before they really came down, but it's been excellent for the pasture land, I'll say that though. It's been really good for that.
Yep.
But you're not here to talk about agricultural stuff. So if there's anything else you need, I'm here most evenings, or you can find me at the Night Bleat occasionally. It can get a bit ruckus in there sometimes, but if you're looking for any food, they do have some excellent lamb dishes that they prepare there each night.
Good to know. Thank you.
Wipe the drool away from his mouth. Let me get that for you, buddy.
Risk like 2 nights of meat. Yes.
Oh, it's a feast.
So excellent. Well, as soon as you have information, if you can find any of our missing town members, I'd appreciate it. And if you can facilitate their safe return, all the better. If not, then having some sense of closure would be good as well.
So, how many in total have been taken?
At this point, it's been 10.
And this is counting the most recent.
Yes, Cedric, yes, yeah. The original ones, I think not a whole lot of people around here want to say it, but we've kind of been preparing for the worst in regards to that. But hopefully, some of the more recent individuals might still be saved.
We will do our best.
Well, I appreciate you taking our offer seriously. So, if there's anything else you need while you're here, I'll try my best to facilitate.
We thank you.
Thank you for your hospitality and the information.
Of course. Have a good
Kovac
evening
will head
and
out then.
safe travels.
Head out.
Okay.
As will I.
All right.
So, what's the plan?
Well, do we want to head out now or do we want to stay the night?
Well, it's about a 2-hour walk. That puts us there after
Oh.
dark.
7-ish.
I mean, I'm down for getting there as quickly as possible, but
We might want to go tell the innkeeper that we're gonna leave the horses, and the mayor said that.
I'll go talk to the innkeeper guy.
Okay. Thank you, Ron.
Yep.
All right. So head back over towards the inn and head on in.
Yeah.
So
I'm heading
Right.
into the inn.
into the inn. So you should come back in. He's like, oh, change of plans or anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, kind of. So this is as far as we plan to take the horses for now. But I don't know how long that we're going to need them to be here.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can
Like settle when we
Stable
get
'em.
back.
yeah, we can stable them up for right now, and we can settle when you get back in.
Okay.
I've got the feedback there for him, so we'll make arrangements for him.
I'll go ahead and give him 24 more silver to make it like that way it's 8 because you said 8 per day anyway.
8 per day per horse.
Per horse, yeah. So I'll just go
Yeah.
ahead and give him 24 more just to like a day's worth for each horse.
Okay. Say, oh, well, thank you. That's fine. We can settle up the rest when you get back. So you guys are. Do you need rooms for the night, or are you leaving?
No,
now?
we're planning to head out now.
Okay. Well, if you find those bastards that took our people, give them hell.
We can most definitely do that.
All right. They deserve it. Those are they were good people.
If there's one thing we're good at, it's finding people and giving them hell.
Good. Good.
All right, I'll see you when I see you because I don't know when we're coming back.
Well, yeah, you go do what you gotta do. So,
all right. Have a good
Just-
evening.
waves.
Now head out quickly.
All right.
All right, boys, we're good to go. Oh, and Lilith. Boys and Lilith, we're good to go.
Okay, let's head out.
All right.
Are we just heading straight to that cave, or
It's a new nickname for the group: Ball Boys and Lady Lilith.
No.
I
I
like
don't
it?
I would like to see the tracks. It might help us get a better idea of what we're actually going into. So I think the farm first.
I agree.
I was gonna say that one, I guess, was closer to the cave anyway.
Yeah.
So
Well, what he told you is that the guy that spotted it. The way he should have said it was that he was saying that it was the guy who spotted it. saw the tracks or saw the individuals going towards the cave entrance. So he didn't spot the guy being taken from the farm.
Gotcha.
It was near the
The
cave
entrance of the cave. Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like there's going to be tracks at the cave, right?
Yeah, probably.
If that's where they saw him, I would say that might be our best bet. I mean, if you want to go to the farm, that's fine. We can, but
No, the sudden clarification and understanding I just had says we should probably go to the cave.
Just came to you on the wind.
Yeah.
Wait, on the wind? Is she talking again?
yeah.
She hasn't talked to us since like January 29th, 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Huh?
She's
Been a while.
back. She's back. Oh no. The mission just got a whole lot worse.
we might actually survive now. Well, at least some of us. You know, we never all survive something like that, but
Don't worry, Rowan will charge in and get killed right away.
Yeah, I got you, boys. I'm the distraction.
Keep the status quo going.
That's right. That's right.
The cave then?
To the cave.
To the cave.
To the bat cave. I mean, the cave.
So it's bats. Good to know.
Mm. That's why they were holding their hands up.
Yeah. Yeah. Just putting their hands in the air like they just don't care. So, all right. So you guys are heading out in the easterly direction, a little bit south, but mostly east. So it's the sun's getting lower behind you. It's not quite setting yet, but as you're still able to see landmarks pretty easily, Kelnorin. But after you're getting close to it, the sun's kind of getting closer towards the horizon, starting to peak down. But you can see the hills from the landmarks that you were given, probably about 15 minutes off or so.
Okay.
You think you still probably have about 25 to 30 minutes of good light, decent light, anyhow.
So we might be able to just find the cave as it becomes difficult to see.
Maybe a little bit before. I mean, you think you got about 15-minute walk. Maybe if you probably have 25 to 30 minutes of decent light left, where you can still make out details. After that point, I mean, you've got probably about a half hour where if you want to keep searching, you're going to have a light source of some sort.
Oh. I won't say anything. I'll just keep leading.
All right. So, about 15 minutes later, you get to the cave. You can see the entrance right where they told you it would be.
I would like to search for tracks, see if we can find some.
All right.
I will
Go ahead and
assist.
All right. Go ahead and do a perception check at advantage then.
Yeah, 20,
All right.
27.
27. All right. You
It's not bode well for combat.
You do see a collection of tracks here. You spot them like right. They're a little bit of ways from the cave is where they start, so you spot them near the cave and kind of follow back where they more or less begin. And I don't know, it's about 150 yards from the entrance of the cave is where it looks like whatever happened. And then looks like there's a with some sort of brief scuffle, and then all the tracks moving towards the entrance of the cave. You can make a survival check at advantage, given that you rolled a natural 20, to determine what type of tracks you're looking at.
24.
24. All right. So, there are what you think at first there are 4 sets of tracks here. But as you're looking at it, what you thought were 2 separate sets of tracks, you realize are actually 1. It's just a creature that you're not necessarily familiar with, but the movement of the tracks, you piece together that it's actually just 1. So you spot 1 set of humanoid footprints, like an adult male, kind of the moving towards the cave entrance, being prodded along, occasional like drags of a foot where maybe he gets shoved or something, a little bit of a stumble, definitely being led. And there are 4 sets of smaller feet, unshod, 4-toed, very long, spindly toes.
All
On
right,
the do a nature check.
it's 24.
Combat's gonna suck.
Yep.
Yeah, I hope we don't fight tonight now.
Okay. So you recall in your adventures or through your wanderings of the Cormanther Forest that you were given tales at one point, and you saw this creature once in your journeys through there when you were much younger. It was called a chitin. They are creatures that dwell in the Underdark. Not very tall, normally about 4 foot or so, sometimes a little shorter. They are like this weird mixture between like a really short elf to a certain extent, mixed with a lot of almost spidery features. They have 6 eyes that seem to glow in the dark. And then 2 sets of arms. They have the where you would normally expect to have arms, and then there's another set of shoulder joints that are above the other ones coming out of the back that arc up, and they kind of go up and over.
Okay.
And their arms are incredibly long for their size, and they have an extra joint on their arm. So they have the shoulder, like an elbow, another elbow, and then the hand and wrist.
Okay.
The reason you notice this is because as you're going down through the footprints, you notice there are little, like, really thin hairs that seem to have fallen out. And you pick them up and you're like, oh, yeah, these guys were covered in thin hairs, kind of like a spider's leg.
And then with them, there's some sort of quadrupeds I just don't recognize.
There is another set of tracks that initially when we thought it was like these 6 pinpoint tracks, 3 on either side, and then what almost looked like handprints in the ground going at even paces, like seemingly in front. And occasionally like this little groove or this little groove being drug in the middle, and then it'll seemingly pick up and then down and then up and then down, like something being dragged behind, like in between it. If you want to make a nature check at advantage on that one because you rolled a natural 20, I'll
Sure.
let you.
That creature is just really well endowed.
Yep.
Oh my god.
What
Wow.
is going on?
His dice are loaded.
Jesus.
That's
We should be
four
fighting a
natural
dragon right now.
4 natural 20s. Are you freaking kidding me?
All right, we're ending the session here because I don't want anything to do with the successive dice rolls after this.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be the
Yeah.
skeleton all over again.
So
Yep.
when you notice that particular creature, there was one other one that was with it that was larger. Still as abhorrent in appearance as that particular one, but it was called a chlorindrith. So like if you want to spell it, it's CHOLDRITH.
Okay.
So you saw these pairs of creatures again. It was just once, but this thing it resembles a spider in a way, except it has like 6 spider-like legs near the front of its torso, and then the back part of its body is here. I'll show you so you can kind of get a. That's what
Yay.
you've seen once. The other one, this is kind of what you saw as well. The chlorindrith, that one was actually much larger when you saw it. Like in total length, it's about 9 feet.
Okay.
But it's still just like it's shorter than you overall. It's just very long, spiderish looking. But it has hands at the front that sometimes, as it's moving, the hands get put down in front. Sometimes it has its hands up. But those are the tracks. You don't really
Okay.
know anything about the creatures. 'Cause they're
Right.
Underdark dwellers. Seen them once, but those are the tracks that you recognize from them.
You guys aren't afraid of spiders, are you?
Are they alive spiders or unalive spiders?
These will definitely be alive spiders until we make them unalive spiders.
I'm not afraid of them then.
Okay. And then I'll proceed to tell the nightmare story of the one incident from my childhood.
Okay.
You have quite the amazing memory, Kelnorn.
I've kind of had to.
You've been keeping this story from me this whole time.
Yes, I have. I
Oh,
don't like spiders.
oh.
Well, they've been doing these attacks at night, right?
Possibly.
Is that, how much did you tell us about these things?
Just what they look like.
Oh, okay.
That's all I know.
Yeah, you just know they're Underdark dwellers, basically.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Well, if they've been coming out at night potentially, and they're urgently Underdark, light might be a good friend to us when we're going against them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't prepare anything like that today. So,
Oh, we have
risk
Risk
magic
Globe.
ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yep.
Well, do we want to go in now?
I also have a light spell.
I'll keep that
And
handy.
Kelnoran has his flamey staff.
It's the club
Yeah,
with fire on it. People call that a torch.
yeah.
Well, we have torches. Torch, singular. I don't think it's going to make a difference if we wait tomorrow or head in now.
I'm game. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So you guys are heading into the cave.
Into the cave.
All right. What's gonna
I'm
be...
moving. I moved. What the heck?
I saw it. It was on the map at the time. I was like,
I didn't do it. Ah!
All right. So what's going to be your marching order as you go in?
Not first.
I will be in the middle. I'm always the meat to the sandwich
It's true.
from now on.
All right. Who wants to be up front?
Well,
Rith.
Say the
Risk-
people who need the light source should probably
Yeah.
go up front.
yeah, I'll go behind Rith.
Okay.
go get my globe.
I will take the very back like always and stay out of there.
I'll
Light.
be okay. I'll be more like lettuce. I'll be between Kel, Norin, and Kovac.
Okay.
Sticking with the sandwich thing here.
You saying we're lettuce?
No, I'm
No,
the
you're
lettuce.
bread.
You're a
Yeah,
bun.
you're bread.
You're definitely bread, and Lilith is condiments.
Yeah, I'm like mustard.
Hmm. Kelnoran is now the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Eye candy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Rith, you're putting up the light spell
Uh,
on your
yeah, just the basic one.
the one that you can keep lighting.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now.
I'll cast Druidcraft on the club to light it up.
Okay. So you'll have your torchlight going.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Rith, you'll have 20 feet of light. Well, 20 feet of regular light, and then 20 feet of dim. Kelnoran, you have the same. And a 15? Actually, I think the torch is 15. So. All right. So, Lilith, you're kind of overlapped by both. So, are you staying like 30 feet back from Kelnoran then, Kovac? To stay out of the dim light?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. All right. And Rowan, are you trying to stay out of the bright light or just in the dim light?
I guess just in
How
the
close are
middle,
you to- Okay.
like 15 feet behind, I guess, just to
okay.
have the distance. You
Okay.
know, in the dim light, looking like a snack for the monsters.
I like it. I do like it. All
He'll
right.
end up
and-
in front eventually, but
When we start fighting, it'll be
Yep.
up there. Be like, come hit me, you big baddie.
He's just trying to motivate Rith.
Yep.
it works a lot.
All right. And how far back from Rith are you, Lilith?
I'll stay just outside the bright.
Okay, so 20 feet back from. Well,
I'd say probably about 15 feet, just on the edge.
okay. And Kelnorn, how far back from Lilith will you be?
Like a step behind.
Okay, so Lilith, you'll be in the bright light anyhow.
Yeah.
So there you go. Okay.
We're gonna be
Well, I have
spread
my
out so
dagger
much.
anyway.
We're
I have my
literally
dagger
gonna have
anyway.
we're literally gonna have someone at the opening and at the where the spiders are at. That's how far spread out we're gonna be. If there are any people alive, we're gonna be like, follow the line of people back to the exit.
We are our own breadcrumbs.
It'll be like pitch black and stay in the light. You know.
Yeah.
Only Kovac is Riddick now, apparently.
Yeah.
Light out of my eyes.
Yeah.
That light out of my eyes. All right.
Is he gonna like
Alright.
face up with one of the monsters and like move with it?
Yep. hmm Did not know who he was fucking with.
That'd be an interesting character to try to build.
It would be.
That's how he started, supposedly.
Yeah. He is a D&D geek like the rest of us, so. All right. So got the marching order down here. Rith, you're leading the way here. So you make your way into the tunnel. Starts to. You do notice there are some rocks and whatnot that appear to be kind of at the edges of the tunnel. And as you're going in,
I will move stealthily.
you're gonna do stealthily. All right, give
Awesome.
me a stealth check.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. How long does that last?
I don't know offhand. I know it's concentration. An
Looks like
hour.
An hour. Okay.
Nice.
Nice. So now you get a +10 to your stealth check.
Woo, woo.
I mean, everybody in the sphere, right? So
Yep. Everybody around me.
that does hit everybody because Kovac is 30 feet back from you. So
Nice. Perfect.
all right.
I'm
so
rocking it.
Anybody else moving stealthily?
I will also.
Sure.
Okay.
13.
Oh no.
Well, +10.
Oh,
Don't forget your +10s on top of that. So
that's 30 for me.
okay. Lilith? Oh man. 33. Okay.
33.
Wow, Rith, you're almost as quiet as Lilith.
Yeah.
As is Rowan. So- and Kovac is
The quietest.
no one knows where Kovac is. He's just gone.
Oh man, he used it on stealth.
Yep.
I know, right?
Oh,
It works.
Cal used all his on his nature checks.
Nature
Yeah.
and survival and holy crap.
Yep. I knew that was coming sometime. I'm glad it's right now instead of.
Well, he even used 2 of them on one check when he had advantage. You know, I mean,
Yep.
great.
Got to work them off now.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, rolling a 1, there you go. You're starting to balance out the cosmic order of D&D. So,
So I'm just kind of looking back, going, shh. Shh.
so as a group check, I'll say you guys do very well. You guys make up for help Kelnorin as he is stumbling about, apparently.
I'm concentrating on the spell. I can't do
That's
two
true.
things at the same time.
That is true. You are concentrating on the spell. So you guys
We have
are
a bunch of light too. I
You
didn't
do.
really think of that part.
you do have light. I mean, as far as sound goes, you're fairly quiet, and the light doesn't extend out too far.
Does the
But-
light reach the ceiling?
Here it does, yes.
Okay.
The entrance of this cave, the entrance part of the cave is not very tall, maybe 10 feet. Kind of goes up and down a little bit, but
Oh,
oh,
Oh, my camera just go off?
Yeah.
it just blinked off for a moment. You were gone, now you're back.
Great.
Well,
That's fun.
while I can see the
that's how he
ceiling,
disappeared.
I'm gonna watch the ceiling
Okay,
because they're spiders.
It's a great stealth check.
it's true.
Or
Go
spidery
ahead,
creatures.
give me a perception check as you're watching then.
Oh boy.
Okay, 17. Got it.
Not bad, not bad.
Mark that down. Okay. So, Rith, you're walking forward, start going into this tunnel. It gets
Oh.
wider and more narrow at different points.
Oh, I think the
Yeah.
USB came out. Keep going.
Yep, that's fine.
It's a stealth check.
He's so good, he's not even here.
We can't even see him.
On! Oh no! We lost Kovac.
Well, okay, I was gonna say technically we lost Rowan because that's what Spotty went to.
That's true. He's so good he made Rowan disappear. So it is a naturally formed cave system, so it expands, contracts, gets taller, more narrow, or smaller, more narrow at points. But continue on. 100 yards, 200 yards, starts to make a bend off to the left, and continues on. Probably gone 4, 5, 600 yards. Looks like it starts to make another bend to the left, straightens out, and then curves back to the right. You get the sense that you're definitely moved down a little bit. Like there's a slight downgrade to the cavern. Having been in a dwarven city, you kind of start to develop a sense for these sort of things after walking around in some of the underground areas of the town for a bit. But you can tell you're going down, even if it is very slight or imperceptible. There's a couple of spots actually where the grade is a little bit steeper, so you have to kind of take your way slowly through there, and you come to a point after about 30 minutes of walking or so, where the path continues forward, and then looks like there's a branch that goes off to your left as well.
Okay. So there's a branch to my left and straight, right?
Yep. You can keep going straight, or there's a path off to your left.
We go straight.
Go straight. Okay. So you keep going forward. Path continues on for about another 300 yards. Takes a turn to the left again. Keeps going. Another 400 yards. So you've been down here about an hour. So Kurt or Keldorn, you feel your spell fade.
Okay.
And there's another offshoot. So now you keep going straight you were, or there's one that looks like it goes off to the right.
Right.
Go right? Okay. So continue on. Goes about 100, 200 yards. And it forks again. Like the path you were going straight just splits left and right.
We'll go right.
Okay. You're making your way down. Couple hundred more yards. And Kelnoran, you hear something like some sound echoing off of the walls ahead of you with your passive.
There's something ahead of us.
I nod and slowly, a little bit slower forward.
Okay. So all right. So you keep going straight forward. The path it's straight-ish, but it takes meandering little turns here and there. As you're coming up and you see it starts to make a bend around to the right, you can hear the sound of footprints, footsteps ahead of you. Shod footprints. The sound of metal on stone. Making their way towards you. Or coming in your direction, I should say.
These things have boots.
Not normally.
Who goes there?
Okay.
Who dis?
Who dis? Oh god, we're back to that. Okay. Give me just a second here. That's weird. Okay, there we go. And so, you say who dis or who goes there, and what languages do you speak?
Common Dwarven and Draconic.
Okay. All right. Give me. Okay. So he says, "Who goes there?" Who's paying attention? Okay.
Yeah, I probably would be.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kelnoran. I mean, Rowan, you're a little further back in the tunnel at this point. All right. And Kelnoran, the languages you speak?
Abyssal, Common, Elvish, Giant, Sylvan.
Okay. So you will each hear Rith and Rowan, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Kelnorn, you can do the same thing too.
I will rely on my passive.
Okay. 20. Okay. So you will hear, Rith, a brief exchange in a language you do not quite understand. It's very much a no, it's not really familiar to you necessarily. Not really sure what they said, but it sounds like there's an exchange where someone's speaking a little bit under their breath to something behind them potentially, and then you hear a reply, and the footprints stop. And then nothing in response to yours.
I just stay there for a second.
Okay. As you stay there for just a second, you do hear, in the quiet that ensues afterwards, the sound of like metal scraping against stone and a brief and then quiet. Like just a surprised alarm, as sounds like something metal just kind of, instead of pressing up against stone, like slammed back into it really quickly. And then as this like sound of metal just kind of like grating against the stone back and forth. And then a quick and then it stops.
All right. Look back at. Do I see Rowan?
Yeah. I mean, he's at the edge of Kelnorn's light.
Motion for him to come up to me.
Ah!
Okay.
He was trying to make me take all of them.
Oh, goodness. Not again.
You see in dark.
So?
If I turn light off, you sneak and see.
Sure. Guys, I'm up front now.
I knew it.
He's there, guys. It's on.
Alright, I will turn off the light.
Okay.
I will attempt to sneak around the corner and look.
All right. Go for it.
Yep.
Plus 10.
No, that's gone.
That's gone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is gone.
I'll like stick to this wall as I go around.
Okay. All right. Your perception is a 14. Okay. So as soon as you get there,
Mm-hmm.
actually, as you're moving from the one behind you there to that spot,
Yeah.
you will see a
Friendly creature that wants to have a chat.
definitely.
Okay.
You will see
It could happen. Who knows?
this looking back at you. It looks like it's like pressed up against the wall, just kind of like looking around, waiting to see what comes around. But it's about your height. The red skin, very goblin-like ears, but just much taller. It is wearing armor that does appear to be well maintained as far as that goes. But as you're looking forward and you see it sees you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll initiative. I will create the encounter here. Come on, go away. Thank you.
Oh. Oh, we're doing so good, guys. Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh, buckets.
Wow.
I don't like this.
Holy cow. I'm rolling. So I'm second, and I rolled an 8.
Guys, I'm up front.
Jesus.
All right. So combat starts. You hear it shout something. What languages do you speak, Rowan?
Common and infernal.
Okay. Yep. Don't recognize it either.
Nope.
But you hear it shout something. Lilith, what do you speak?
Comment. Let's see. I gotta look again. Common, Elvish, and Halfling.
Oh, okay. So you don't recognize the speech either. All right. I don't think anybody does. Cool. I like this. You hear as your eyes lock real quick, Rowan. It turns its head and shouts something back. And
I made lovey googly eyes at him. That's why he looked
that was
away.
helpful. That was helpful. Oh, no.
Or it was like one of those awkward like eye contact. Oh, I wasn't looking at you.
Right, definitely. Okay. That there. Then you will see a guy come running up here and brings a longbow out and fires once at you. 24 to hit.
That obviously misses. I mean,
Definitely. I don't know what I was thinking.
right?
7 points of damage as an arrow grazes by and cuts
Ow.
you.
You hit me.
Kill Norin.
Okay. I'll cast Shillelagh first,
All right.
and then I would like to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
And I'm going to conjure 8 bat swarms and send them ahead.
8 bat swarms. Pretty sure I definitely have that. Monsters.
You did make my list of things to pull from.
Yeah. Hey, do have some more bats. Cool. And you can conjure 8 of them
Uh-huh.
because they're a quarter CR rating.
Yeah.
Neat. All right. That's real cool. I like that one.
I'm Batman.
They will be ordered to go help Finn or help Rowan.
Okay. All right. Well, there's 1. There's 2. Yes. So, Rith, you are enveloped in this swarm of bats that just go flying past you, basically, or just like envelop all around you guys.
Did I hear him cast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I won't worry about it.
Okay.
And I'll move it right there.
Because I could assume it's him.
You can.
And I don't want to hit him again.
Thank
Do
you.
the bats go? Do the bats go on their own initiative?
Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group. They have their own turn.
So the bats go on the same initiative
They get their own separate initiative.
for all 8 swarms. Cool.
Mhm.
I like it.
Well, as a single group. Yeah, summoned creatures as a group get their own turn.
Okay. Well, there you go. They have an 18.
Awesome.
Let me update these guys here real quick.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. It's cool. It's cool.
I finally got another third spell slot so I can use it for other things.
With an 18, they go right after you anyway.
They do. Yeah. It works out. 8 swarms of bats. Like this. Update. Okay, so next up is a swarm of bats. All right, so you said the send them forward and they go help Rowan,
Yep, help Rowan.
and they have a fly of 30. Okay. Help Rowan. All right, so what would helping Rowan look like? So, so these bats just go flying right by you, Rowan?
I'm going to use my imagination because I can't actually see them on the map.
Yeah, I can't either.
You're
Why
moving
are they not there?
to me.
I see a few bats and then like Unabomber heads. Yeah, that's what they kind of look like.
Bats.
Are they there now?
Nope. Oh, okay. They're there for Rowan. They're not there for roll with it.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
see
difference
'em.
is.
Oh, and you killed your light too, didn't you, Rith?
I'll be activating it, so you don't have to worry about it if you
Okay,
don't want
so
to.
you're gonna do that on your turn then?
Well, yeah, it'll be my
Okay.
free action.
Okay.
Or
Well,
bonus action.
the drift globe is an action to cast a spell.
Or yeah.
So, all right.
It's all good.
Alright.
There's bats around me. I understand.
There are bats around you. Okay. So all right, that's all the bats. Cool. Bats are done. They've moved.
Guys, I've
They
just
are
become Batman.
they are flocking towards the whatever happened. So, all right. Let's see here. Okay. All right. It's his turn there. This guy move to there, and he will take a shot at Rowan.
Rude.
It is. Oops. There we go. 16 to hit.
Misses.
Right? All right. So he fires an arrow at you, and you manage to deflect it at just the last moment. He will go there. Okay. Next up is Lilith.
All right. Are there any bats at this?
You can move into the same spots as them, but no, there are not.
Okay.
Because they're just a swarm of bats, so they don't. I wouldn't say they necessarily take up the space for you guys.
Yeah, they can occupy the same space.
Yeah.
There, and I don't see anybody.
You cannot. You can hear noise in that direction, but you just saw an arrow go flying off and ricochet on the wall, kind of to the left of Kelnoran there. To Kelnoran's left, anyhow. So
I will fire in that direction.
okay. I mean, you're just firing through swarms of bats, but I'll say, I mean, this particular cavern is a little bit taller here, like 20, 30 feet, so they're kind of up and above you. So
So
go
it
ahead
would
and fire.
be a disadvantage, I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
assume.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah. Okay. And 18, and you're just firing in that direction. Do that. Let's see here. All right, go ahead and roll me D100. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sweet. Seven damage.
All right. You hear a in the distance somewhere.
Works for me. And then I will hide behind Rowan.
Okay. Go ahead and make your hide check. All right. 13. Okay. After you is Rowan.
Oh, hey, it's me. I will move here. Oh boy.
Yep. There's some people there.
Okay. Cool.
And actually, you can see this guy too.
Oh, hey, can see that guy too.
Yes, you can.
I will cast Branding Smite.
Let me check one thing. Oh, nope, you're fine. Okay, cool. Go for it.
And I will throw my dagger at the guy that shot me with the bow.
Okay.
$15.
15 will miss.
Okay.
So it just returns to your hand. Spell still going.
Yeah.
All right. Kovetch.
Hey. We'll move up, see what's going on here. And nothing. Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to get a little further if you want to be able to see.
Don't see what all the excitement's about, guys.
Look harder.
And next is this guy comes out from behind the corner. Pretty sure you can see him now too, Rowan.
Yep.
All right. He's actually gonna fire in Lilith's direction.
You're not hiding behind me anymore.
A 22 to hit.
I will use Uncanny Dodge.
Okay. So just having the damage. That's a 4.
Oh, man.
So out of the darkness, or right, mostly out of the darkness, you see it come into the dim light from Kilnoran's staff. An arrow comes zooming in at you, and at the last moment you just jerk to the side a little bit and it just gives you a small little cut. Okay. There. This- comes out, and he's going to take a swing with his longsword at you, Rowan. $17 to hit.
Misses.
This misses. So You get your shield up just in time as he brings his long sword down at you. So
It's not very nice.
it's not. Let's see here. Rith, you're up.
I will light my globe.
Okay.
And rage.
All right.
Th-
Yeah, it'd do it. Okay. I need. Let's see here. So I need a dexterity save from Rith and Rowan. And this dude. Okay, he fails too.
Yay, we all failed together.
But that's okay. So you take.
This is a spell.
Yep.
I get advantage.
You have to be able to see it, right?
Danger sense. I don't know if I have to see it. Check. This is against traps too, so. Second level, you gain an uncanny sense when things are nearby, aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. You gain advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, I guess, such as traps and spells. You gain this benefit. I can't be blind, deaf, or incapacitated.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a column of fire coming down, so I mean, you can't see the guy casting the spell. You could hear it. So yeah, you can roll another dexterity save.
Okay.
Can I see the guy?
Let's see. No.
Okay.
All right. So 19 is a save on that one. So you take half of those. So the 10 and the 16. 10 is fire, 16 is radiant.
Oh, there's two different ones there.
Yep. Well, it's the same spell.
I didn't see the two. I didn't see the two different
Yep.
damages though.
One's under Hobgoblin, one's underneath War Priest.
Gotcha.
But so yeah, Rith, you take 13 in total. And then Rowan, you take 26.
Yeah.
How you feeling, buddy?
I feel great.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
I'm used to having this amount of hit points.
It's true. You really are. All right. Next up is.
Did you take the hit points from your guy?
Oh, yeah, he's dead. So no, but he's
I saw him
gone.
still standing there. I was like, he's got no damage.
Yeah, no, he's dead. Which one was he?
Even
He's got-
better.
Boom. There you go. You see this column of fire just come down, light up that area, and when it ends, the guy that was in front of Rowan just crumples to the ground, charred. So, next up. Okay. So I need everyone in that circle to go ahead and make a dexterity save for me too. Be Kovachker.
Ooh.
Okay. So Lilith, you'll fail this one. As let's see here. As a fireball explodes all around you.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, that was a really, actually kind of piss poor roll. 22.
I took more damage from a column of fire.
It's true. Let's see. The bats all have 22. Damn it! No, not what I want. Do this. Okay. Dexterity. Okay. So this one. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Oh. So swarm.
Ah, I can see
I
him
can
on
see
this
him
screen
now.
now.
Oh, good. Good. I'm glad. So maybe if I delete these guys, would you see this one?
Yep.
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 And then if I delete that one and then put it back on top of Rith where it was,
Yep.
you
Yep.
see that one too? Okay.
So dumb.
So good. That's so good. I love this game so much sometimes. All right. All right. Back to the top with guy here. He'll just step back there. And this guy's going to run forward and swing at you, Rowan. For a 14. It's a miss. I know. It's a really piss poor effort after watching his guy get
I
fried.
can't hear you, Kevin.
Oh.
Is our stuff still right there, like the fire or whatever that hit us?
Oh, no.
or...
It's gone now.
Gotcha.
It's gone now. No,
Okay.
it's gone. It just didn't.
Because I didn't know if I would have to move out of it or whatnot.
There you go. I'll get rid of those templates.
Okay.
So he comes up, swings at you, and it's a terrible effort. And you just kind of step to the side and you're good. Kerr.
Okay. So to start with, I will cast Healing Word
Okay.
at first level on Rowan.
Okay. Ooh,
8.
Mm.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
Like doubled your hit points.
he doubled my HP. Guys, I feel fine.
Okay. I can't get it off the measuring tool.
Oh. Where do you want to go?
There's a spot right behind diagonally from Rith that's within my movement. Thank you.
Yep.
And while passing through the bats, I'll be like, go attack that guy. I'm just gonna point at the dude right in front of Rowan.
Okay, got it.
And then I'm going to cast Enlarge Person on Rith.
I like it.
Megarith?
Yes.
I gotta move this here real quick. So now, Rith, you are large sized.
You already get most of the benefits from your rage and whatnot, but all weapon attacks will deal an additional D4 damage.
There you go.
I like
That's
it.
that's the new Rith.
I'll be like, that wasn't nice. You should squish them.
Please.
Right. All right. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
Is his reach
Still 5
farther?
foot.
Is it still 5
Yeah.
Still
foot
5
now?
foot.
No, it should be.
Does it change?
I don't know. I mean, he's bigger. I would imagine it does.
Yeah, the weapon's enlarged. He's enlarged. So yeah, he'd have 10-foot reach. So
But he could stand right there and hit that guy in front of Rowan.
yeah.
Doesn't
mean, it's
actually
still-
say in the spell write up though.
I know, but it says it like the size and the weapon increases to match.
Right.
So I mean, if you look at like an ogre or a giant, I mean, they're wielding a large size or huge size, so their reach is equivalent of what they can do. So, all right. Let's see here. All right. Up to here. That'll work. Now I gotta put something out there. Let's do. Okay, so.
I should have rolled a concentration check.
Oh yes, yeah, do that.
Con save, right?
Yep. You're good. Since it's half the damage, so your DC was 13. All right, so this guy moves up, casts a spell, and right in front of you, Rith, and next to you, Rowan, this sword apparates into being. And
I see this guy cast.
yep. No, I don't think you can actually. Hold on.
Oh.
No, he's out of your range. You just hear it.
Do I
And then
know?
I'll-
Like, is it in front of me?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay.
So, I mean, Rowan, you would see it happening. So, but yeah, so he's gonna go ahead and oh no, so, actually it is okay. So it will attack. Let's see. Um. Alright, so it's gonna go towards Rith. $25 to hit.
Yep.
Alright. So then it's 9 points of force damage.
Not happen.
Then he will step back. That guy right here. This guy's gonna run forward, and he's just gonna take a longbow shot at you, Rith. It's a 7, so that will. Surprisingly, though, you're twice the size and 8 times larger in body mass, he misses you. So, Lilith.
I am going to take a shot at the guy right next to Rowan.
Okay.
Uh, 14.
14 will miss. Just kind
Okay.
of blinks off of his armor that he's wearing.
So for my bonus action, I am going to use Second Wind.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right. Anything with your movement?
Um, right there.
Okay. Rowan,
That's me.
you're up.
Oh, poop.
Oh, shoot. Hang on. I got to do the bats real quick. They should have gone.
Oh.
They'll go before you, and they will literally just swarm around this guy here that was right there. And, see. Actually, they're gonna position so they have advantage on him. Nope. Next one. Nope. Next one. No.
Wait, does that bat get flanking with me?
I had them all positioned so that way they would
Oh.
get the advantage. So
Do
they
you want-
have enough movement so they can all just like move here, here, and here.
Oh, boo.
They're not that smart. So one of them gets through, and he takes 5 points of damage. As the bats swirl around him and try to bite. A couple of them land on his head and start gnawing. All right, Rowan.
Okay. I will cast Dissonant Whispers on the guy right in front of me.
Okay. That's a 7.
Nice.
So, and he runs, correct?
Yes.
Immediately uses his reaction.
Yes.
All right, so Rith, he moves out of your range.
I would like to take an attack of opportunity.
All right. An 11 will miss.
Bad
The bats all get attacks, though, too.
Mhm.
Okay, 1 bat hits on that one. Good, good. Oh my god, they critted on him.
Go bats.
That one misses. All right, so 3 hits with a crit. So that's normal roll. Takes. This will actually probably do it. Let's see. Yep. 13. Yeah. So the bats that crit on him just swarm all over him and like start getting into the creases of his armors as he runs screaming away from Rowan and just smash right into the wall there and falls down. Stops moving. So anything else for you, Kovac? Or for Rowan, anyhow?
Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a healing word.
Okay, go for it. And Rowan, or Kovac, you're on deck there. All right.
Oh, now I'm tripled.
All right, Kovac.
Oh, a battle. Nice. Okay.
Anything for you, attack-wise?
Nah.
Action, anyhow?
Looks like they're handling it just fine.
All right. Okay, this guy will go there. Rith is literally the largest target on the field.
That's cool with that.
All right, 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And then... So 10 points reduced down to 5. And it is you, Rith.
Up there. Swing the guy that's behind me.
Okay.
So recklessly.
$21 will hit. He'll drop with the standard damage that you do there. So just the smash and the extra enlarged.
I will also use Second Wind.
Okay. That guy.
It's just a straight heal, isn't it? It's not a
It's-
dice roll.
Yeah, it is a dice roll. It's
Oh,
a
is it?
D10 plus your fighter level. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
There you go. 7.
I've never been a fighter before, so. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Is he in range?
From where you are, let me do something real quick here. Let me take your token back down to where you were.
I think he's just out.
Oh, dang it.
No Rith spinning to come back at me.
All right, let me go in here and actually
That would have been right there.
size large. Did, I mean, you should be occupying basically these 4 squares here. So with a 10-foot reach, yeah, I mean, he would be in range.
I would like to hit him.
Okay. Go for the roll. See, hold on a second. 19 will hit, yes.
Okay. And I will do 3, and then also I will do 4 in necrotic.
Necrotic? All right.
Or 6 in necrotic, I guess.
Right. Okay. He will drop.
Cool.
See this one. All right. Next up is that guy there.
The damage.
There we go. All right, so Rith and Rowan, I need a dex save from you. It's a spell, so you have advantage for Rith. Okay. So you both save, so you will take half of 32.
Jesus.
As a lightning bolt courses from that guy and slams into you guys.
I lock eyes with him.
Yep. And he... Oh, did you drop your globe, by the way, back there? When you knocked
Just-
that one guy down?
Yeah, wherever that was. I would have
Okay.
had to.
Okay. Have to take away the... Then you'd have... And...
So it should be right here.
Right there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. One more. Okay. There you go. All right.
See ya.
So the guy casts a lightning bolt and then moves out of your sight. All right. Hang on. Gotta move. Get rid of that. There. All right. Next up. That guy. Yeah. He will toss a javelin in your direction there, Rith. Nope, that's an 8 to hit. He too moves out of sight. And Kerr.
Okay, I'll say to the bats, they're hurting our friends. Could you go hurt them back, please? I will move there since it won't let me.
Where to?
To that,
Oh, to the corner. Okay.
I will then drop my spirit totem
Okay.
right right next to where I was standing. It should put everybody except for Rith inside the circle.
So like right here. How big is it?
It's 30 foot. Like, man, I can't even show you.
Like right there?
Right there.
Yeah. Okay. You doing your bear totem?
No, I'm dropping a unicorn.
Oh, for healing purposes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then when I cast Cure Wounds on Rowan
Okay.
at first level. And then everyone in the circle gets 5.
Okay. Okay.
I'm doubled again.
Yeah. All right. So Lilith and Kovac, you guys both took your 5.
Yep.
All right.
Getting there.
I seem to lack permission on my token a lot. It keeps popping up.
Oh, weird. Have you tried like just like dragging like away from everything and like just selecting a blank space and seeing if
I
that can-
have. And
Okay.
it just creates either the square or the measuring line. It doesn't do anything else.
So you're just stuck on the measurement tool, huh? Or the template tool? That's
Yep.
so cool. That's so cool.
Broken. You broken.
I was able to move before. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, that's gonna move over there. And
Does the spiritual weapon go at the same time as the bats?
let's see, which ones are. Oh no, the bats go first. Let's see, they have 30 feet. There.
Into Rith's face.
Well, I mean, they can move total of 60. Let me put that one there quick. Okay. There. So they get there, they just can't do anything yet. All right, so that will go ahead and swing towards Kerr. 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
So that's 9 points. Is your conjure animals a concentration? I can't.
It is not,
Okay, cool.
but the enlarge is.
Oh, the enlarge reduce. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and do a con save. Ooh. All right.
Good.
So that drops. So Rith, you are normal sized again.
I have shrunken.
You are just traditional Rith.
Sorry.
There you go. Back to normal. Let's see here. Yeah. Rith, it's gonna go ahead and target you for a spell there. You need a wisdom save throw. Okay.
I would like to reroll.
Yep, go for it. All right.
It got better at least.
It did get better. It did get better.
I don't know why I try some dice.
So you are paralyzed as you feel your muscles just lock up and seize.
All right.
And 2 of the bats will get attacks as it moves out of their range. Miss. And a miss. Okay. Next up is Lilith.
Okay. So I'm going to move here. I'm going to drop my bow
Mhm.
and attack the spiritual weapon with my rapier.
Okay. Okay. So you take a swing at it, and it takes the image of um, basically like a mace, and your weapon just passes through it.
Hey. So I will use. I will just curse.
Okay. Use your bonus action to curse.
Yes.
I like it.
Actually, you know what? I will move right there also.
Okay. Rowan.
I gotta move down here.
Tired of being in sight?
Yes.
All right. Anything else for you?
Let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give myself another healing word.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Go Vetch.
Gonna stick both these guys.
Okay. For your, are you doing your? Because you can do one at a time. I believe it's like it takes a little bit of time for you to.
Yeah, I suppose I'll just do one right now. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Up next, Rith. You are seized with paralyzing energies. Go ahead and do another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn. Still seizes you.
It teased that 14.
It did. It did. Next up. All right. So in that area right there, Rith, unable to move, you watch as like this fog just expands around you, like early morning, right around a lake, and anybody else who sees into that lighted area or sees with dark vision, you watch as the fog expands and becomes opaque. Kerr.
Okay, I'd like to move my spirit totem 30 feet towards Rith. Hopefully that would get him into like the circle.
It does.
Awesome. Then I will cast. Yeah, he's just within range.
You're not
I-
able to see him right now because he's heavily obscured from the fog.
Right.
Okay.
I'm going to have to cast the healing word on the Rowan.
Okay. So then everybody else gets 5.
Yep.
All right. All right. So everybody gets 5 hit points of healing.
And then I'd like to make a 30-foot movement to, I guess, right next to Rowan.
30 can get you here.
Okay.
Or 1 diagonal up.
That's good.
Right there? Okay.
Yep.
Oh no, that was his. Okay. Let's see here. And then it's your bats. They're gonna keep going as you told them to. All right. So 2 bite attacks on 1. So they both miss, but they are harassing them as they move along. So this one will move. Hey, we got 2 hits. All
The-
right.
The bats are gonna kill them.
4 hit points. And 7. Let's see. Con save. Okay. Okay. So takes 11 points in total from the bats. And Lilith, you're up.
So to pick up my bow, would that be my action?
I'd say, I mean, you can use your bonus if you want to for that. If you're just picking it back up.
Yeah, I'll just pick it back up. Let's see.
So that puts you into the fog.
Yes.
Yep.
And then I'll do a double move. To there.
Okay. Rowan.
Uh, uh, oh, that's 35. I can't go 35. 25, 30.
Okay.
And then screw it, I'll move twice, but I'm gonna see which way I move. Because I'm lost in the fog. I go this way and run into a wall.
All right.
Ow.
Kovetch.
We will. I'll still stick that guy in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rith, go ahead and give me another wisdom save. You break free.
I step back and
Hmm.
try to grab my orb.
I mean, it's glowing pretty brightly.
I
So,
grab
mean,
my orb.
you can find it in there because it's. I mean, it's like trying to find a lantern in the fog. You kind of get an idea of where it's brightest.
All right. So I'll grab my orb. And that was 5, so 10, 15, 20, 25. Break the
That's
fog, I guess. There's one more.
35 altogether. Yep. There you go.
35.
Yeah, it keeps track of your total movement that you had. So.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the light to catch up.
Ah. Oh, okay. I gotta put it on you. Let's see, light. There you go.
40. Go 40 there. Okay. Because I don't see him right away.
Yep. You see the bats, though.
Yeah.
The bats are there.
Get them bats. Get them.
Okay, Kerr.
I'd like to take a 5-foot step forward, and then I'm going to cast Druidcraft to make a tiny little puff of air to see if I can even move it just a little bit to see if I
Oh,
can.
okay. So just that way.
Yep.
All right. Let me see here. All right. So you just create like a little
It's
brief gust of wind.
It is
puff?
a puff of air.
Okay. Yeah, you hit the fog and it just kind of like and fills back in on itself.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Let's see. There, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I think there. Okay. Cool. Bats all move. Okay. Lilith.
All right, I'm going to move. Oop. And then I'll use my bonus action to move. And I'm gonna hold an attack action to when I can see an enemy.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Rowan.
I'll follow along the wall until I can see and then be like, oh, hey, here I am.
Yep.
And then go over here. Right?
You have 10 less feet.
10 less.
So up to.
Okay.
There you go. That's 60 in total.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I will do.
All right. Kovac. Still stabbing.
Sticking this guy.
Okay. Rith.
I say that. Logically, they're running away. So, come back this way.
Okay. All right. So Kerr, as you're coming up to do your action, everybody will hear echo from around the turn that's down there. You saw Rith, just a rumbling and crashing sound.
Like, steel clash?
Nope, like rocks.
Right, rocks. Okay.
Like a cave-in sound that could be.
It's similar-ish to that, possibly. Definitely a bunch of rocks just came crashing down. And it continues on. It continues on for 20, 30, 45 seconds, and then slowly starts to dissipate. Like you could still hear rocks kind of sliding down.
Hmm.
So, Kurt, is your turn, by the way. So,
I will follow along the wall through the fog.
like in this direction here.
Yep.
Okay. So this will get you 30 feet.
I'll move up my wrist then from there.
Okay.
Take a dash.
All right.
That'll do me. Thank you.
Okay. And then it comes back to Lilith. You don't see anybody come in during the time frame that you're waiting.
I'm just gonna stay right there and hold ready down the little hallway just in case.
Okay. All right. Rowan?
I will just kind of hug the wall there just to create a crossfire in case anybody else, like any baddies, come through.
Anybody comes back? All right.
Yeah.
And Kovac.
Yeah. Gingerly walk through there.
Slowly walking through the fog.
Yeah.
All right. Rith, you just waiting to see if anybody comes back?
Nope.
you going
I'm
back?
gonna go in here, grab that guy,
Uh-huh.
pull him out of the fog. Is he still breathing?
Let's see. He. Yep.
I kill him.
Okay.
I
Go
stab
ahead
him.
and All right. Make an attack roll at advantage.
I'm just gonna use the short sword. Somewhere in here. How do I attack with this thing?
Uh, 17 will do it. Yes. So you stab him and just like find a. He's wearing like a chain shirt basically, and so you just stab him right through the side of the neck and.
Does the chain shirt look like it's made decently?
Looks maintained, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess with the rest of my action, I'll begin just taking off his equipment.
Okay. So the things you can see on him immediately is he's wearing a chain shirt, and then he has a long sword and then a shield.
Okay.
Um, okay.
Whatever else I get on him is eventually. I mean, I'll just put it away for now.
Okay. So you guys, as Rith stabs the dude and he dies, the sound of the rocks can still be kind of heard and coming from around the bend, slowly dissipating into more of like a trickling of rocks down a bunch of other ones. So you don't hear any other footsteps or anything. You can kind of hear your bats squeaking down the hall there, Kerr.
Okay.
Just stationary.
Are we kind of in free mode now?
Yes.
All right, then I'll go down and just kind of peek around the corner.
Okay. So you get to there and you see the bats just kind of flapping around.
How far down this way can I see? I guess I would keep going until like.
There's some at the edge there. At the edge of your vision, you'll start to see a little bit of like dust and such from like just rocks collapsing and colliding with each other.
So if I went like here.
Yep.
I see the rubble.
See rocks that appear to have collided down and
Okay.
blocking the way forward.
Guys,
I'm just gonna loot the rest of the guys as I go along. If they have
Okay.
nicer armor.
Okay. Just go ahead and do just a quick investigation check on the guys.
I think we're gonna have to backtrack.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, nice. All right, so 14 as you kind of get back up towards as you get back up to the three guys that are up here. Take a quick look at them. There were some on the other guy. The one thing I forgot to tell you, he did have a longbow with some arrows that were left in it. I counted about 15.
Okay.
These guys, you go through and look, and all of their armor and such is fairly uniform. Each one appearing to be about the same design, level of care, shield, and like design and everything that goes along with it appears to be more what you would expect to be like mass produced for either guard, army, general run of the mill design that you would see blacksmiths kind of cranking out to equip a force. But it's all well maintained. So, I mean, swords are sharp. They appear to have been used at points, but they're still well taken care of. I mean, a lot of this stuff you probably don't even have to do much with, aside from the damage that was recently inflicted. So,
Okay. I'll strip them down.
all right. So you're able to add 4 long swords, 4 shields, 4 longbows, and 70 arrows, and then 4 chain shirts.
So 4 chain shirts, 4 long swords, 4 shields, and 4 longbows with 70 arrows.
70 arrows in total. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. It's all chain mail, not chain shirts, but chain mail.
Okay.
Hmm.
Cool. Stuff them in my bag of holding.
Okay. All right. Anybody else doing anything?
So, what did you see down there, Rowan?
The fog cloud dissipates.
the way further is just it's blocked. There's no way through.
Yep, let's head on back. Find a new route, I suppose. As he stabs his body next to him.
As we're walking out, just to make sure, I guess they didn't have anything special or we didn't miss anything, I'll hit a detect magic and walk out.
Okay.
Good idea.
I mean, technically it's on me, but anyway, it would follow me.
Right.
I don't know why it makes me put a template down, but
It's not like you can attach it to you, because I wish you really could. It would make it so much easier for with Drift Globe.
right.
As opposed to having to create the light and then make him light and just
Yeah.
let me attach a template to the guy. No, and the only things you're detecting are the things that you know of.
Yeah.
When it comes to Rith. Give me a perception check, though.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Now an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
All right. High or low?
Hi.
High is good. Okay. So high will be the result you want. Let's see here. Okay. So you cast it, and you're looking around, standing there, and you're moving back into line, and you come by Rith, and Rith, the next greater healing potion that you bought here recently, did you put that on your belt too? Or is
Yeah.
that in your bag?
No, the one I just bought.
Yeah.
That one would have gone on my belt.
Okay, so you have 2 greater heals on your belt?
Yep, 2 graders and 2 minors.
Okay. So, Rowan, as you're walking by, you see the 2 potions on Rith's belt, and one of them faintly illuminates, while the other one doesn't.
Hey, Riz, stop for a second.
Stop.
What I just like focus on it to tell like the school of magic, I guess.
Well, one of them just doesn't. Well,
Oh,
the
one just doesn't glow at all.
No,
Hmm.
but it looks like the same potion as the other one.
Hey, everybody, come here. And have everyone pull out the potions that he just bought.
Okay. So like the standard ones.
Whatever they have, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So you ask everybody to pull out their potions
Yeah.
that they just got from Rith? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you pull them out and you look at like the standard ones. The standard ones don't really read, like none of the ones that you have, even the ones that you guys have been, that like Kerr has or Kelnoran has made, everything, they don't really ring as necessarily like magical. There's like a very faint emanation from them. They appear to be normal, like what you've seen in the past.
Yeah.
The one that one of the ones that Rith has on his belt has a stronger emanation to it. However, the other one does not. It's inert.
Okay. There's something up with your potions, Red.
Just as one potion.
Oh, there's something up with one potion, Red.
I look confused.
Well, everybody's like all these basic ones are just like have a faint little bit of a glow. This one has a good glow. This one doesn't at all.
The one that he pointed at that he says does have a glow is the one you bought recently. The other one that he says doesn't have a glow is one that you've had on your belt for a while.
So the one that I have on my belt that I've had for a while, that doesn't glow.
It does not.
But I've had it to him.
It doesn't glow to him, he's saying.
Oh.
Like he's saying there's no
Magic
whatever he's yeah, you don't. I mean, he's just saying it doesn't glow. It's not good.
Okay, but I've had it for a while.
Yep.
Okay.
Check the sale by date, or Best Buy, to make sure the date's good.
I'll take it off the belt, I guess.
Mhm.
Set it down, and I'll pull out the other greater healing potion I still have in my bag that I've had for a while as well.
Mhm.
And show it to him. Glow?
Yep.
Yep.
Where'd you get those from?
This from the leech?
Both of them.
Yeah. From
Oh,
leech?
what?
The leech.
Hmm.
Alchemy shop. Okay. Well, I will put the I will look at Rowan. Supposed to glow?
Yes.
See it?
I'll look not glowy one, glowy one.
Not glow one.
I'll hand it to him.
I'd like to inspect it since I make these things.
Okay. Go ahead and I guess do use your alchemy tools and you can do a check basically using that if you'd like.
My herbalism kit.
Yep.
Nope. Inventory. $23.
Jeez. I need to see something for druids real quick.
Silly druid. Tricks are for kids.
I was about to say potions are for kids.
That should be a 26. It didn't add my
26. Yeah, it
proficiency
didn't have your
bonus.
proficiency bonus in 26. Okay. So it'd be really hard for you to test it. I mean, basically what you do is you like uncork it, you taste it just a little bit, kind of inspect it. Everything about the potion seems fine. Like as far as the makeup of it from what you can tell, but like when you taste it, there's always like this little bit of like a warm feeling that potions give you to like the accelerated healing processes. This one is just, for lack of a better term, flat.
It's fruit punch.
Like everything about it seems perfectly fine, but whatever like you could make a regular potion, a greater healing potion, but until you add like that magical reagent, it's just a collection of herbs and whatnot that might have a pleasant enough taste, but it's not really going to do anything. It's just whatever about this one, either the magical reagent didn't take. Make a nature check for me, since that's the basis of your magic instead of Arcana.
Oh.
12. It's either the magical reagent didn't take, or it has been rendered inert.
Okay.
You know that's possible. Like you can do it. You have the ability to dispel magic. So it either was made improperly and just wasn't done right, or the magic was just dispelled out of it.
Okay. But I don't know if this was made wrong or if someone turned its magic off. Tastes like it should work though.
Okay. I'll hold my hand back out for the potion.
I'll hand it back. Would it be possible to fix it that I know of?
With your check, maybe. I mean, you might be able to re-add the magical reagent that's in there and complete that step again, and wouldn't be the process of brewing a whole new potion, so it'd be just less time. But
Right.
yeah, it's possible.
We might be able to fix it when we leave here, but can't do anything for it now.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll put it back in my bag and just replace it with the
The
other
other
one
good
with a
one?
good one. Yeah.
Okay. So you still have 2 graders and 2 regulars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, it's a good thing I did that.
Yeah.
All right, let's move.
All right. So you guys move back to the fork that you took?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and end tonight's session there then, with you guys getting back to the fork and figuring out which direction you want to go from there. Whether or not you want to go right into the direction that you didn't go before, or left back towards the main path that you were on before. So, but yeah, we'll go ahead and end tonight there. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you back here in 2 weeks' time for our next episode. Until next time, everybody, have a good night, and as always, keep those dice warm. See you later, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.
Later.
Later.